my name is Mama Hearts Makeup and welcome to my channel. Here is a look that I created for you today using a few new products that I purchased recently. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, use some different colors that I don't normally use, so I hope you'll go ahead and experiment with me. I kind of like the way it turned out in the end, but yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later after I finish putting on my face makeup. Now as far as concealer, this is usual stuff, but this stick foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills is new to me. It's not new like in the world, it's just new to me. I've never used this stick foundation before, and I like the way it came out. I think the color match was pretty good for my skin tone right now. I'm a little bit paler than I was, a few months ago because we're headed into the cooler months, so not so much sun, but I like the way it sets. I don't really need to set it with powder too much, which I like because I don't like using too much powder on my face because it just makes it look drier than it actually is. But yeah, here I am using concealer and highlighting my face with concealer per usual. Going in with this mini beauty blender. I like the mini beauty blenders for this portion of my makeup, and it helps me go around my eyebrows, as you can see that I've already done before I filmed here. Going in with some good old Hoola bronzer per usual. I stopped using the Hoola bronzer for a little while, and I rediscovered it and repurchased it, and I can't figure out why I stopped using it because it's really, really good. Go ahead and contour that nose, then setting, or actually under baking a little bit with the Stay Matte powder, and then just blending in those harsh contour lines. Using this Tarte blush, I believe the name of the blush is called Partay. A little Partay on your face here. That sounds weird. Anyway. Blushing up those cheeks, giving it some life. Getting rid of that underbake and then just blending out all the rest of the powders kind of together. And now setting it with this setting spray by Maybelline. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad, it's not great, but it's what I have, so I'm using it. Now there I go. I did one eye. Now we're going to go ahead and do the other eye. Per usual, concealer first, then setting with powder. And since I was afraid of fallout, I did go ahead and put powder underneath my eyes, you can see. Starting with a Modern Renaissance palette for the transition shade. And just going in over the crease there. Blending, blending, blending. Using Tempura from that same Modern Renaissance palette. It's my favorite color to do the under, what is it? The brow bone highlight. There you go. Now using this Natasha Denona palette. This is the first time I'm using it here for this tutorial. I'm very excited. I love the colors. I fell in love with the colors. And I kind of wanted to not do the normal thing with these beautiful colors. So that's why I went in with this like reddish color and then the gold after that. Now using that same brush I used for the transition shade, just using it to blend. I didn't add any more eyeshadow. I'm just blending with the brush and whatever's left on the brush. Now using this concealer, it's actually a contour and highlighting stick, but it has the same consistency as like a stick concealer, and using that to place the gold shadow on top of, so it has something to really hold on to the lid. And I will say by the end of the day it did last pretty well. It's still pretty shimmery by the end of the day. This is me getting ready for work, so it definitely lasts through the work day, in case you're wondering. Now I'm using this gel, liquid gel liner for the first time as well, recent purchase. And this liner actually worked pretty well also. I didn't have too much transfer. I had one little tiny spot where I did have transfer, but that was my fault because I needed to use like eye drops, and I think I got some on the liner and it like transferred just a tiny bit. I'm going in with my favorite liquid highlight of the moment, the Cover FX Illuminating Drops. And I like putting it on with my finger. It just helps it melt in, you know, to the skin. Looks natural, I like it. Not too shimmery or glittery, just a nice glow. And now this Huda Beauty lip contour kit. Also a recent purchase. There's a lot of new stuff that I'm trying in this video today. I hope you don't mind. So it goes on first with the liner and then the matte liquid lip. I will say this lasted pretty well also. The top coat that's very shimmery and pretty didn't last as long, but I didn't expect it to. But the liner lasted a very good long time. There's lots of goodies in the office. Oh, that's right, I forgot to highlight the inner corner of my eyes there. So I mean, you have to do that. But yes, I will say the liquid lip lasted all day, through work, through goodies that they have in the office, all that stuff. So good stuff. And there's the finished look. Thank you so much for visiting me today. I appreciate it so much. I'm not just saying that. Love you guys. See you next time.